Boston College will be kicking off, and you can just feel the energy in the air for this opening kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. He's to the 20. He makes it out to maybe the 20-yard line. So here comes the offense taking the field for the first time today. Slides down, and he keeps it on the option play and picks up 6. Second down, 3 yards to go. Ball on the 26. Nice run, and he's brought down.
Concentration lapse right there. The coaches will be giving them an earful for it, too.
First and 10. Ball on the 45-yard line. It's caught. First down, and he's out of bounds. The offense was pretty successful on that play there.
That was a very good passing play to get the ball downfield for a very nice gain and a first down.
Takes it up the middle for a nice run.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 34-yard line. And the halfback's got nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. 3rd down.
Check 27. Eyes on 27. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Ready. Black 55. Black 55.
He's at the 20. Inside the 10. And he's taken down at the 5. And they convert on 3rd down.
Big play here for the offense, and it all starts up front. The line did a good job of sealing their blocks and allowing the ball carrier to almost break it there.
Big opportunity to score here inside the 5. It's first down and goal. 5 yards to the goal line. Tries to thread the needle, and it's not going to work. And a huge touchdown play.
Great job here by the defender breaking on the ball and taking it to the house. Man, those pick sixes can really hurt an offense and have a lasting impact.
And he tacks on the extra point. Looks like they're ready for the kick.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Wyatt sets a return.
From his own goal line. At the 30. Tackle made at the 36.
You like that? You like that?
It's going to be interesting now to see if this quarterback can put that last throw behind him.
This quarterback needs to be a little bit more careful because this defense is excellent on capitalizing off of mistakes.
Give to the tailback. Tackle right around the 44-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 8 yards. That makes it 2nd and 2.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
3 down, 3 down. Ready, 85. Check. 98 Weasel.
Here's the give. McCollum picks up a yard on the play.
That's good for a gain of 1 yard. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
It's 3rd down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that 1st down marker. Brought down after a nice run up the middle.
Brad, I think they're showing a lot of confidence in this running back. Here's 3rd down and medium. In some cases, you might be thinking that the offense would want to pass, but instead they give it to their back. And he shows that they're not wrong in being able to pick up that 1st down.
First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 48-yard line. Slings it. They'll bring him down at the 32.
That makes it 1st and 10.
We've got a 1st and 10. Ball on the 32. Moore takes it right side. They'll knock him down for a loss.
Loss of 1 yard on the play. That'll bring up 2nd and 11.
You like that? You like that?
Looking for his man, incomplete. He's short that time.
No question. He had him open, but just couldn't manage to get the ball up enough to allow his wide receiver to get his hands on it.
They'll line it up again on 3rd down.
Check three. Flags at the end.
Fires out to his receiver. And down he goes at the 21-yard line. They were very fortunate to come up with that pass.
Not the smartest throw that he could have made, but it worked. It just makes you a little nervous when he lets that thing go.
This is the 8th play of this drive.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
He's taken down at the 18-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
It's 2nd down, 7 to go. Ball on the 18. Let's see if they can put that last interception behind them and do something different this time in the red zone. Fires incomplete. He was looking for the tight end.
Cooper was the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 3rd and 7.
So far this drive, the defense has been unable to stop them on 3rd down.
Let's go!
Fires back to the tailback, but he can't bring it in.
Moore was the intended receiver on the play. 4th down.
Kicks up, and it is good. Everyone's all lined up and ready for the kickoff. He sends this one deep. He's to the 10. And he's taken down at the 17. We're about set to start things up again. Boston College is up 4. He's tackled at the 37.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want to know. They don't want none of this.
1st down.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 37. The Eagles lost a player to an earlier injury, and unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's going to be able to come back today. And a quick throw. Tackle made around the 41-yard line. Jackson picks up about 4 yards with the catch.
That'll make it 2nd and 7.
Fires out quickly, incomplete. It's 3rd and 7. Ball on the 41. That's a great tackle at the 48.
That's a gain of 11 on the play. That makes it 1st and 10.
From the 48-yard line. First down. Boston College holds a 4-point lead. run up the middle. Nash picks up about 7 yards on the run.
That makes it 2nd and 2.
It's 2nd down, and they're about 2 yards away from the sticks. Fires out quickly to the tailback. And he's taken down right around the 30. Good pitch and catch there on 2nd down.
Yep, it was good enough to get him the first down. That's just a nice play.
From the 30-yard line, 1st down.
Hey, check. Hey, go down.
Throws quick to the receiver, and it falls incomplete.
Jefferson's the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 30. And they'll run him again. He gets out to about the 21-yard line.
Call it a gain of 9 yards. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
This is the 9th play of this drive.
Time right.
After 1 quarter of play, and we've got a low-scoring defensive battle on our hands. 7-3, Eagles. Boston College is up by 4.
Check 3.
Tackled after a decent run up the gut.
Gain of 4 on the play. 1st down.
Back to the action now here in the 2nd quarter.
Shift. Watch the shift. Check. Alert, check.
Here's the screen to the wideout. And a nice pickup there.
I'll tell you what, the defense gambled a bit here and came with the blitz, and the quarterback showed tremendous poise by making a good read and delivered a nice ball to the open man.
First and goal from the 1. Expect to see something straight up the middle.
Hey.
Defense stacked in tight here. And he's tackled at the 2. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
That brings up 2nd and goal.
It's 2nd and goal. Ball on the 2. Got to be careful of a pass play with this defense. Runs it and tackled in the backfield. This is a big play for the offense that can put them up by 2 scores. It's 3rd down from the 4. Boston College is up 4. And a nice move to finish it off. Touchdown. He makes the PAT. Cannon gets set to kick this one away. He really got a hold of that kick. He's to the 20. He makes it out to maybe the 23-yard line.
Not sure what the flag is about here. Let's go down to the field and find out. It was a pretty one-sided first quarter, but I wouldn't be surprised if things changed in a big way before halftime.
Down.
Halfback's got it on the quick throw. Brought down at the 18.
Nothing flashy at all. But now that first down marker is a lot closer.
Make it 2nd and 4.
So it's 2nd down now, and they need about 4 yards to pick up the first.
Shift. Let's go.
And they make the stop at the 29.
That makes it 1st and 10.
First and 10. Ball on the 29-yard line.
51, Mike, 51.
Fires quickly, and he's got his man. Tackle at the 49.
First down.
He makes it to the 48-yard line.
Gaining 3 yards. That'll make it 2nd and 7.
From the 48-yard line, it's 2nd down. Quick throw, incomplete, wanted his receiver.
Reed was the intended receiver.
You like that? You like that?
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Gets rid of it quickly, and that was almost picked.
Johnson breaks up the pass. That brings up 4th and 7.
Pollard wants to pin these guys deep, and you got to think he'll be looking coffin corner on this one. There's a punt, and it's a line drive. Talk about a booming punt. My goodness.
Again, it's about stressing special teams. That is why a lot of head coaches usually run these units. It's because field position is just so important in the game.
You think about the challenges these two teams are facing. On one side, you've got to find a way to keep building on your lead, and on the other side, you've got to find a way to get back in it.
They'll bring him down
Right around the 14-yard line.
Getting the ball to your tight end and allowing him to make plays in the passing game can really open things up on the outside for your real speedsters.
It's 1st and 10.
Ball on their own 14. Play action. Great pressure on the quarterback, forced that incompletion.
Boy, they really pounded him on that throw.
That makes it 2nd and 10.
Second down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 14-yard line. He gets out to about the 15-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard.
That'll make it 3rd and 9.
From their own 15-yard line, it's 3rd down.
And he is drilled at the 8.
Loss of 7 yards on the play. That makes it 4th and 9.
Roach, the return man. Roach fields up the 48. Got the corner. And they push him out at the 25-yard line.
The offense is looking to be a little bit more successful with this drive as they had to punt the ball away the last time they had it.
And they got to him before he could get back to the line.
That was a loss of 5 on the play. That makes it 2nd and 14.
It's 2nd down now and 14 to go.
Ball on the 30-yard line. Caught out in the open. And down he goes around the 26-yard line.
Wilson sent the tackle at the 26-yard line. That brings us 3rd and 10.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 15. The sub package in there defensively in this 5-wide receiver set. Throws incomplete, intended for his wideouts.
Monroe intended receiver on the play. That'll make it 4th and 10.
It's 4th down, and they're going to try to go for it. Quarterback all by himself in the backfield with 5 wideouts. And he's knocked out immediately after the catch.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line.
Check 15. Check 15.
And he carries the ball for a nice gain.
Good for a gain of 6 yards. That brings up second and goal.
From the 1-yard line. Second down.
Touchdown. Great job of finding the space to run and just bursting in for 6.
And he adds the extra point. They line up to kick this one away. Excellent kick. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. And down he goes at the 30. Flag down, and I'm not sure when it was thrown. Let's find out.
Good break, baby. Good break. Good break, baby. Good break.
Momentum swings have been fairly even. And with so little separation, this game can be drastically changed on just 1 or 2 plays.
5 guys will be out in the pattern as they're in the shotgun. Zips it left. And it falls incomplete.
That could have been a huge shift in momentum if they were able to hold on to that one. Wow, that was close.
Second and 10.
They line up at the 10. It's second down.
Boston College
Holds a 4-point lead. Run right and hit in the backfield.
The defense calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining.
He was never able to get ahead of steam on that carry.
Third and 13 coming up.
Ball on their own 7. 5 wide. And they're going to have to bring on the punt team.
The offense really had nowhere to go on that one. The play was very well defended, and now the incompletion will force the 4th down and a punt. There just wasn't anywhere for him to go. Sure, he didn't go backwards, but this return could have been a lot worse.
The offense ready for the first play of this drive. They moved the ball extremely well on their last possession on their way to the end zone.
I think the defense right now is just sitting back on their heels. They're allowing the offense to kind of dictate things to them. And one thing is that any defensive coordinator will tell you in the country, you have to be the one trying to dictate things to the offense. So change it up. Try something different. If it's not working, you can't continue to sit back on your heels.
That makes it first and goal.
It's first down, and they'll be looking for 6 points here.
3 down, 3 down. Hey, watch the left.
And they'll score. He got the handoff and knew exactly what to do with it.
They like the fact that they have a halfback who can pick his way so well through defenses.
So the kicker will line up here and try to give his team a 3-point lead with this extra point. And he hits the PAT. Pollard has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. Sends it sailing downfield. He's to the 10. He's to the 20. At the 30. Across midfield. Inside the 30. And he's finally brought down at the 20-yard line. This one might be coming back, folks. Let's check out the penalty. So they'll move back after that costly penalty, and they'll have to try to get that yardage back here.
In a game that's this close, you can't afford to waste possessions.
Check, check.
And he's tackled around the 38-yard line.
Yeah, the defense looked a little sluggish there, and they can do better than that.
The Eagles will use their first time out of the half. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 38. They come out in an empty backfield. He lets it fly. They knock it down. Incomplete.
Joseph is the intended receiver on the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From their own 38-yard line. 2nd down. Throws it into coverage, and it's intercepted. And he tackles him hard at the 36. We're going to halftime, and we've got a great game. Welcome back, everybody. Second half action about to begin. And he got all of this one. Great kick. He's to the 10. He's tackled at the 22-yard line. There's a flag on the play. There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing. Tackled after a decent pickup. Nash gained 7 yards on that play.
That'll bring up 2nd and 3.
They need about 3 yards to get the first here on 2nd down. Brought down around the 35-yard line.
First down.
First down, 10 to go.
Ball on the 35. Quick pass. He's at the 40. Inside the 30. Tackle made right around the 26-yard line.
At the 26-yard line. First down.
And the big pickup through the air has made it 1st and 10.
36, 36.
Makes the catch, and he's got nowhere to go.
No good down the play. That makes it 2nd and 10.
From the 26-yard line. 2nd down. He's tackled around the 18-yard line.
Gain of 8 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 2.
It's 3rd down, and they're about 2 yards shy of the sticks. Trying to set up a little screen, gets it to his tailback. It's a fumble. It's picked up by the defense.
2 points may not seem like much, but I guarantee you the coaches are furious right now. You never want to commit that kind of mental error that leads to a safety.
Tackle at the 30-yard line.
This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense.
He's going to air it long. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it.
Brady drops the ball here. I don't know if he's starting to peek downfield and think about the return or what, but that ball's right in his hands. He just dropped it.
Second down and 10 to go.
Ball on their own 30. He tackles him for a loss.
It's 3rd and 13.
Ball on the 27.
Almost intercepted there.
Jones is intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 4th and 13.
King to punt. And he muffed it.
tell you, few plays in football can test your concentration like returning punts. You got to see the ball into your hands while not worrying about being hit.
This offense has found the end zone on their last 2 drives, and they're coming out on this one trying to do much of the same. He makes it out to maybe the 29-yard line. Moore gets 3 yards on the play.
The offensive line has got to do a better job of making space because that was just a punishing hit.
It's 2nd and 7.
Ball on their own 29. Gives it to the back. And they hit him in the backfield.
Takes him down behind the line. That is a loss of 1 yard. That'll bring up 3rd and 8.
From their own 28-yard line. 3rd down. There are 5 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Throws incomplete.
So the defense gets him to go 3 and out.
Good job here defensively forcing this incomplete pass.
Parker back to return it. He hits a low one there.
This is why special teams is so important. The punter just gave his team great field position.
There's still plenty of time to keep running their offense as usual here. I don't think they need to feel any anxiety about trailing. Fires out quickly to the tailback.
He gets hit out of bounds.
At about the 21.
I like how the offense is using the pass to get him involved. He's explosive, and you just want to get the ball in his hands.
First and 10.
Ball on their own 21.
And a quick throw.
To the 10. He's taken down at the 3-yard line.
That's good for a gain of 76 yards. That makes it 1st and goal.
First down, and they've got their eyes on that goal line. This time they've got to be thinking, hold on to the football after that last fumble, the last trip in the red zone.
They'll work the right side. Touchdown, BC. And they're looking to get 2 points here.
And the goal line defense digging in here.
Blue 14. Check.
They don't get it. So the two-point conversion is no good.
Here they try to put the ball in the air. Unfortunately, they were unable to convert.
Boston College gets set to kick this one away. He sends this one deep. He's taken down at the 19-yard line.
This deficit can be easily overcome, sure. But they have to be thinking if they don't get something going on this series, the burden is going to be felt by their defense.
And he's tackled after positive yardage.
That'll make it 2nd and 4.
They're about 4 yards away here on 2nd down.
51, Mike.
Nice run there. And a nice run by the tailback.
Not a lot of razzle-dazzle here, but it gets the job done and picks up the first down.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 33. That's a great tackle at the 33. Maybe a yard on the run by the tailback.
Well, those are the kind of hits that'll take some miles off a ball carrier.
Nice run to the left there. Moore picks up about 7 yards on the run. So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. And down he goes at the 41-yard line.
It looked like he might pick up a head of steam and get the first, but the defense collapsed on him before he could get there.
So it's 4th down, and the offense is still on the field.
3 down.
Kind of surprising here that they didn't elect to punt. I don't agree with this call.
Brought down after a nice run up the middle. And that's it for quarter number 3. Folks, we got a great game on our hands. Boston College's lead is 5. Great 3 quarters of action, tight ball game, and now it's the 4th quarter, and this will decide it.
Ready! Easy, easy, easy. Lucky 94.
Hands off to the right and is brought down in the backfield.
That'll bring up second and 11.
It's second and 11.
Ball on their own 45.
Throws it, and oh, he dropped it.
Boy, this is a great play by the safety to be able to be in a position to make this play, but he's got to be able to hold on to the football. You know, he's a big, physical, athletic guy, but you've got to be able to secure a football and make a big play when it presents itself.
Pretty obvious passing down here as they're faced with 3rd and long.
Check, regular, ready, 188.
Caught, and this is going to be a first down. They'll bring him down at the 16. And the wideout gets a chance to show what he can do.
Oh, he sure does, and he doesn't disappoint either. Great athletic ability.
This is the 10th play of this drive.
This quarterback is tough as nails, Brad. He's going to sit in that pocket and give himself a chance. The only problem is, at some point, you've got to have a feel, almost that sixth sense on when to get out of there and avoid the pressure, or just to throw the ball before you get hit.
Second down, 10 to go. Ball on the 16. The 10. And they make the stop right around the 8-yard line. Around an 8-yard pickup on the slant route from the quarterback. We're at the 12th play of the drive. He's tackled at the 5-yard line.
That makes it first and goal.
So here we go. First and goal, and a field goal won't cut it. And he's taken down at about the 3-yard line.
Gain of 2 on the play. That brings him second and goal.
We've got second and goal. 3 yards for the touchdown. Touchdown, and they take the lead. Well, the offense certainly did their job. They've extended their lead here in the 4th quarter, and now they look at their defensive counterparts and say, hey, guys, it's your turn. The kicker will stay on the sidelines for this extra point as the offense is going to stay on the field and try to make this a 3-point game. And they won't get the 2.
Boy, this pass rush is sometimes scary. They're really getting after the quarterback now.
Pollard has the ball all teed up, and he's ready to kick this one off. And he got all of this one. Great kick. And he's taken down at the 15. Well, a close game. They're behind here in the fourth quarter, but they've got a chance to take the lead.
Black five, go!
Nice play fake, and they get the sack.
That is a loss of 9 on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 9.
Defense looking for another sack in this 2nd down and long situation. Quick strike to the back, no good.
The intended receiver on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and long.
What do they come up with here on 3rd and very long? The offensive coordinator and the quarterback know. Let's see if they can convert. They come out in a 5-wide set. Here's a quick throw. Wow, a big stop there early in the fourth quarter. And the way this game has been played and how tight it's been, every defensive stop will be huge. And this one is a beauty. Roach fields it at the 50. He's hit and got away. And he makes it out to about the 31-yard line. So early in the fourth quarter in a very, very tight football game, and the game could hinge on this possession. He fights forward to about the 29.
Call it a gain of 2 yards. That makes it 2nd and 8.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 29. Brought down at the 32-yard line.
Those linebackers do a great job of stopping the run, but they need to be careful to play action pass. You can easily get fooled and give up some big yards through the air.
Third down, and they need to get it to the 21. Dangerous throw. This one's picked off.
What is he thinking? The quarterback has got to know at this time in the game, unless his man is wide open, that he should just throw it away. It's these kinds of mistakes that can cost you a game.
From their own 19-yard line, it's first down. And he is drilled at the 11.
Loss of 8 yards on the play. That'll make it 2nd and 9.
So the sack makes this a 2nd and long.
Just under 3 to go in regulation.
Brad, I just think this quarterback's got to do a much better job of being able to read that defense and make quicker decisions. And especially when the defense starts to get pressure, you've got to either get rid of that football or check it down or take off and run with it.
Third down and very long, and behind in this ball game in the 4th quarter. They've got to have this one. He airs it out. Well, they've got the lead, and they come up with a big stop, and it looks like they're going to get the football back. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
King awaits the snap. Question now in a one-possession game. Can they make it a two-possession game? They've got a chance to put this thing out of reach. Moore picks up 5 with the carry.
That's good for a gain of 5 yards. That makes it 2nd and 6.
From the 33-yard line, it's 2nd down. A little more than 2 minutes to go in the 4th quarter.
Let's go! Check, thunder!
Quick throw out to the receiver. Tackle at the 15-yard line.
This passing game can be very effective if you don't get enough pressure on the quarterback. They use their personnel well and can be very tough to defend.
From the 15-yard line, 1st down.
Easy, easy, easy. Big dog, big.
The 10. Gains his way to the 7-yard line.
That's a gain of 8 on that drive. That makes it 2nd and 2.
So it's 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
Check three, check three, check three. Check 3, 45.
He's taken down right around the 6-yard line.
Call it a gain of 1 yard. That'll make it 3rd and 1.
It's 3rd down, and this offense is about 3 feet away from that 1st down marker. And out come the big hefties.
Wide 88.
He gets out to about the 6-yard line.
No gain.
Boston College just took their first time out. Looks like they've decided to go for it here.
Check 99.
We have less than a minute to go. He's tackled at the 5.
Now, the defense knew exactly what was coming, and they still got out-muscled. They'll have to stay out on the field for another set of downs.
First and goal from the 5, and looking to cap this off with a touchdown. He takes it right side for a good gain. Moore picks up about 4 yards on the play.
That brings him second and goal.